Hey guys, what's up? Toboloco here, and today we are back yet again with the 2010 FIFA World Cup legendary runs. Today I'm doing Lebanon. Why? Because I've seen a few people suggest it in the past, and I've kind of just ignored it because I wanted to do it a little bit further down the line. But also, someone said that I haven't really done many Middle Eastern countries, and I was like, yeah, you're probably right. I haven't actually represented that part of the world really that much. I've done Iran, and I've done Iraq a couple of times, but anybody else I haven't really done. So we're going to do a Lebanon today and see how good they are. One-star team in a legendary run. All I can really hope for is probably a group stage finish, possibly. Let's just fast forward the groups then. So we are in a group with Holland, Korea Republic and Paraguay. Another really tough group, but I'm sure we'll remain competitive in that group. The first match of the run is against Paraguay, and I would say that Paraguay, apart from me, maybe the team to beat in this group. I reckon I can have them. Just need to get some form as usual. We've got the red flag in the background, the tree in the middle as well. I like Lebanon's flag. It's actually quite a nice flag. Lebanon going to be one of those one-star teams that don't really deserve to be a one-star team. Maybe they deserve to be like a two-star or something like that. I actually thought Lebanon would be a two-star team because they do feature a lot in Asia qualifying. That's good, that's good, yes! Lebanon scores, and it's 1-0. This guy here, Rostam, scores in the 37th minute, and Lebanon take a shock lead against Paraguay. Could the group be in for a massive shake-up? Just a nice little turn goal here. I tend to score those quite a lot, and I think on legendary difficulty you have to, because you've got your back turned to the defender, and obviously it's a powerful position to have when you spin round, because they can't get the ball off of you, and the game's mechanics don't allow the defender to tackle you from behind, because it will obviously be a penalty, because your player will most likely go down. Can we not... Oh, okay, well, don't... Oh, wow, that was a sitter. An absolute sitter from Santa Cruz, of all people, as well. Just need to hold on for the next 45 minutes. I believe that Lebanon can win this game. Another goal would be very helpful. Very, very helpful. But will we get it? I don't know. At the moment, Paraguay seem to have locked down their defence. Oh, that's a good ball. Can we just get him in the middle there? Yes, we can. It's going to be 2-0. That's a good sweat goal. I mean, it was good play. So I don't think we should call them sweat goals really anymore. Sweat is kind of like a term to use online, right? Because obviously people hate it when you score these type of goals online because it's just so cheesy. But, you know, against the legendary AI, it doesn't really matter at all. Because you know what the AI is capable of doing on this game. They can pull off some crazy stuff. We're still looking for our first one-star winner in legendary difficulty. Or all difficulties really, apart from professional, where we did it with Anguilla at that time, but that was ages and ages and ages ago. I'm talking either a world class or a legendary winner on one star team. That would be amazing if we can. One day we'll pull it off. One day the circumstances will be right for us. Oh, that's a good jump over the tackle move there. Can we just get in front of it? No, I tried. Okay, well, I just got fouled by the goalkeeper. Game didn't recognise it. We turn. And we score! Wow, okay. That was a great turn by Lebanon to turn around the defender again. And Gadar scores in the 75th minute. And we are 3-0 up against Paraguay. This has to be one of the shock results of the group and perhaps the World Cup. There are a few more minnows in the World Cup in here. You know, I always randomise the groups and stuff. I always randomise what teams are going in there. That's the great thing about 2010. You can randomise it. On 2014, you have to manually pick them. I don't understand why, when technology gets better and systems get better and stuff, why do they take away stuff that makes sense? Well, as the game winds down, it looks like it's going to finish 3-0 to the Lebanon, and what a surprise result this is. I thought I was going to struggle in this game. We did at the start. It was hard to break down Paraguay, but we got there in the end. And we could get a fourth here. They missed the tackle. Can we go in for the fourth? Yes, we can. Lebanon with the performance of their lives. And Gadar, yet again, with the goal. I mean, we almost got taken out there, Paraguay, using a bit of frustration there maybe. But we get the fourth goal. And that is a brilliant win for Lebanon. 4-0 in the first game. But that was an absolute masterclass, and Lebanon deserved to celebrate the way they do. In the first group stage game, they absolutely demolished their opponents, and a game that they weren't expected to win. The second match at the Durban Stadium is against Holland, the main test of the whole group. They won their other match as well against South Korea. So this is one that we could potentially, we can drop it if we want to, I think. I mean, I don't want to drop it, obviously, but, like, as in, like, we could draw. We could go for the draw, maybe. Holland, go for it. That was very close. Almost a goal in the first, like, 3 minutes or so. Come on, move the ball around very nicely. Get into those attacking positions that we need to get in. Look at this guy, Gada. He's basically through. He goes for the shot. That was a good save. I feel like Lebanon are ready. Only after the first match they are ready. If we beat Holland, that'll give us brilliant form. Gada, come on. Run. Oh, that's a good tackle? What? Okay, well, like, sometimes the computer can get away with that. Because the computer also controls the referee. So I'm not saying that, you know, there's a bit of bias there, but... oh, that's a defensive error. And Lebanon have scored! They capitalised off that defensive error, and Roston has scored just before half-time to shock the Dutch. Could the Lebanese go through from this goal? We just got to hold on for 45 more minutes against this side. What was Holland doing here? They crashed into me, and then I think the guy tried to rectify his mistake with that slide tackle, and instead it put it right in front of goal, and I was able to control it very nicely, of course. Rustam, great control just to pull it into the back of the net. We love that sort of red and white background. The fans in the background must be going absolutely nuts, and Lebanon take a 1-0 lead. Holland just don't know what to do with me at the moment. Another slide tackle who takes out his own player. What are they doing? This could be an easy goal. And it is. It is. Holland, what are you doing with these slide tackles? You take out your own player, and Gadar just went through. And look, he took out his own player in that run. And I went for the shot because I knew I'd get closed down. And luckily it just went straight to Gadar, who just nicely slots it in. It could have gone over the bar. Volleys do tend to be a bit wild on this game. But luckily for me there, we go 2-0 up. And it looks like we could be going to the round of 16. Go, run. Go on, Rostam, run. You must have insane form right now, because I don't know how many goals you got. I was about to say, that's a brilliant goal. Just goes wide, though. Wow, really? That went in? I didn't even expect that one to go in. And Antar scores, and it makes it 3-0 now. I mean, I just didn't expect that to go in. I just remained silent. I was just like, yeah, have a crack. And it just goes straight in. And the Dutch are being well beaten here by Lebanon. Well beaten. Just incredible from the Lebanese to do this. Since we're so far ahead, let's just have a go with the goalie. Why not? Let's just have a go. Mehana, he goes for it. Oh, if it dipped a little bit more, possibly. But Lebanon get the biggest win of their lives against Holland. This is better than the Paraguay one, obviously, because Holland are a bigger team. And Lebanon cruise to the round of 16. Can you believe it? They've outshone every team at this World Cup so far. They have got to be the biggest story of it. Last match of the group stage is against South Korea. And we've been doing really, really, really well in this one. And I hope we can beat them. I really hope we can. So we just continue to form. Usually what happens in some of my gameplays is I beat the first two teams quite convincingly with any kind of team, and then the third match is either like a really big struggle to win the game, so we'll draw, or we'll lose the game, and then I go into the round of 16 with poor form, and then I lose in the round of 16. That's a good ball. Antar's going through. Come on, Antar, you can do it. Good save, but we get the rebound, and it's 1-0. Those kind of shots are a little bit overpowered, like those scooping shots. I feel like they are slightly overpowered. Most players don't really have the skill to do stuff like that, like a slide tackle shot. Just look at it. Like, he's like, oh yeah, and he just scoops it. They're quite overpowered, really. Oh, that's good battling. Brilliant battling by Ruston. He's been absolutely superb. Look at that, he just got it back again. He's an absolute beast. Crosses it in. But unlucky, nobody else was you know, tall enough to get that header. Oh, okay, well, I missed the tackle. To be fair, they did me on that play. Look at this, look. I went for the slide tackle. They absolutely had me on this play. I was like, I'm going to go for the slide tackle, and he just, like, basically just went, nah, I'm going to shoot. He turned to the side a little bit, if you didn't notice as well. Okay, just be careful here. They could whip it in. Early cross. Yes, they are doing it, and they scored. Of course, I knew that was happening. I think it was offside, though. Yeah, it was offside. But, yeah, I knew it. I knew it. The computer was setting itself up for it. I was just like, no, you can't be doing that. No, 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 no. Oh, I accidentally pressed pause. Okay, what's going on? Oh, yes! Oh, no! I thought that when I pressed the pause button accidentally, it saved me. It might have, like, changed the way of the ball, but no, it didn't. I accidentally pressed pause in the tackle, hits the post, and unfortunately it comes out again. Poor defending by me, and we're about to lose 2-1. I knew that I was going to drop this game. I just couldn't get the goal that I needed in this one. Like, for some reason, I just haven't been, like, good enough. But against Holland and Paraguay, I absolutely dominated in those two games. So I just don't understand why the last game of the group has to be like this. Why does it have to be like a situation where I just can't win? Well, we lose our last game of the group stage, and it doesn't really matter too much. I'm a little bit concerned about my form though. Depends who we get in the round of 16. I have a feeling it's going to be someone big. Holland crash out of the World Cup, losing 1-0 to Paraguay. Who we got next then? We got Colombia in our round of 16 match, so a fairly decent opponent. So what we got then? We got a situation where we could either be against Switzerland or Libya. On the other side, we got USA beating Turkey 2-1, Croatia beating Nigeria 2-1, and then England beat Brazil on penalties, Argentina beat Sweden 1-0, Holland versus Portugal. Oh, it glitched, so Paraguay didn't get through. Holland glitched their way into the round of 16. That's poor from the game to do that. I mean, Paraguay should have had that place. And then we got Italy versus Russia. So I'm quite lucky to be on the other side of the tree. I'm very lucky to be on the left-hand side rather than the right-hand side. Round of 16 match, Durban Stadium, in the dusk. It's Lebanon versus Colombia. Can Lebanon go through to the quarterfinals and shock everybody? They are pretty much, apart from Libya, the smallest team left in this World Cup. This is very good play by Lebanon. We got tripped there on the edge of the box. That's a free kick. That's very lucky because they actually, I felt they intercepted it quite well. Let's just pass it off at this free kick and just shoot really quickly. I didn't go to the man I wanted it to, but that's a brilliant strike nonetheless. Came straight out, and Outwee just smashes it into the goal, and it's 1-0 to Lebanon. A little bit of confusion in the box because it went to the wrong player, and this guy just goes, nah, straight back into the net, please. 1-0 to Lebanon. That's a good cross, but the header just wasn't on target. Colombia really needed that. Well, half-time, so far so good. Lebanon are leading 1-0. Just need to be a bit careful of some of these Colombia attacks. They could get an equaliser, perhaps. Well, a really extremely uneventful round of 16 match, to be honest. Not much has happened. It's been a bit dead, this game. Falcao's running. Get him off the ball. He's just too good. That's a diving header, and wow! What the hell? He just did the Van Persie header against me. I'm not joking. That literally was the Van Persie header against me. He literally did it, but in such a way that... Look at the way the ball curved as well. Look at that. That is literally the Van Persie header. I'm not joking. He just did the Flying Dutchman, but instead it's the Flying Colombian. Oh, that was a brilliant save. That almost snuck its way into the back of the net. Lebanon needs something. We can't drag this out to extra time because our players are tiring. See, Lebanon haven't been themselves, and you want to know why? You want to know why they haven't been as clinical as in the first two group stage matches? Because of that loss to South Korea. That loss to South Korea has kind of put the form down a little bit. So the explosive form that we gained in the first two matches got calmed down by the game. And now we're in this situation where we're going to go into an extra time sort of scenario on potentially penalties. It's a bit of a shame, really, because I thought, look at how many shots I've had compared to them, and then they scored this like Flying Dutchman type header. The problem is I don't really want to bring anybody on the bench as well, even though it makes sense to do that. There's nobody really that can change the game. Go for it. Oh my god, that was a brilliant... Oh my god, that was brilliant. That was amazing. Atwee just, again, smashes it into the back of the net. You'll never see a goal quite like it. I mean, when I did it, I knew I had the special angle. Like, the special angle, like, if you play these types of games, you'll know that there's always a special angle or a position on the pitch where you can score goals like that. But to do it on legendary difficulty is just something special. Look at that. Goalkeeper just didn't have a chance. And it's 2-1. To score like that, to have the balls to do that, is amazing from Lebanon and myself as well. To recognise the play, I'm being totally humble about this, right? I mean, nah, it was a really good goal, and it's 2-1. Go on, through ball. Antar, he's got it. Keep going. Look at him run. He like kind of runs like Sterling a little bit, but yes, 3-1 underneath the keeper. The captain scores. Antar. And it's game over, 100%. We played really well in this match at the end of the match. The first two halves were... I mean, when we scored first, it was okay. But I felt like something was going to happen. Obviously, it did with that header from Jackson Martinez. And to do it in extra time as well, when our players are tired, to score a long shot like that, and then to get that goal, is just incredible stuff. Hopefully, we'll get our form back now. Uh-oh. Okay, well, Falcao could get one more. No, you're not. You ain't getting another one. Sorry. Okay, maybe you are. Get out! Oh, my God. He just... Oh, Jackson Martinez got the rebound. I mean, a very entertaining match, but I think they are going to lose this one, Colombia. Good battling at the end. Unlucky by Falcao. It was good that Jackson Martinez got the rebound. Well, that's game over. Lebanon produced another shock of this World Cup in the round of 16, beating Colombia 3-2 in extra time. And look what it means to them there. They march on to the quarterfinals. Who are we against next then? Come on, it's Switzerland. I kind of knew it would be. I didn't think it would be Libya, but that's fine. Switzerland, quite a tough team to play against. I played them quite a few times. So this is your situation now. We've got USA versus Croatia, Lebanon versus Switzerland, England versus Argentina, and Portugal versus Russia. Quarter-final match against Switzerland. We are one step away from placing fourth, a guaranteed fourth in this World Cup. Can Lebanon do it? We'll have to wait and see. Switzerland are a very, very tough nation to play on this game. I played them a few times in the past. They have had me on several occasions. Let's just hope that this isn't another one of those occasions. Let's go, Lebanon. Looks like I'm currently dominating Switzerland at the moment. In the first 11 minutes anyway. I mean, they'll wake up 100%. And that was a fantastic save. How did they do that? Because I'm fairly sure the defender slid in front of the ball and then it carried it towards the top of the net. That is ridiculous. We're going to have to see that. Like, okay, so we go for the shot. This guy here, it comes off his boot by the looks of things. Like, just slightly. And the keeper's already in animation and saves it like that. That's brilliant. That, I mean, like, obviously it's an AI. What the hell was that? What corner was that? Rostam, go on. He's become a bit of a beast and just off the bar. And that's a penalty, 100%. That's got to be a red card as well. Switzerland don't know what's going on. I don't know why they did that either. Why on earth did they make that risky play in the box? Yes, 1-0 to Lebanon thanks to that penalty. And could Lebanon be dreaming of that semi-final? Perhaps. Perhaps. They've shocked everybody at this World Cup. And it's just absolutely crazy what we're doing right now. Okay, and Kufo's going through. I can't get anywhere near him. That's a good save though. Oh, they went for the immediate shot and it just bounces off my player's face. Take one for the team. Thank you there. Okay, that's good. Rustam's going for on goal. Could he get the second? We just got to align ourselves and we have hit the post. Okay, I was about to say, we have scored. That's a good ball. Rostam going through again. he's become pretty good now that he can just go through and hit the post. Apart from Holland, we haven't actually played many big teams, and I'm sure a few people will complain about that. Be like, well, it's not proper because you didn't play against like Spain, Holland, and Italy, and Argentina and Brazil in the same run. It's like, okay, like I don't know how I could orchestrate that, but all right. 5 minutes left, and we'll have a good win against Switzerland under our belts, and a semi-final to look forward to. I can't wait. I really can't wait. If we can just get there without conceding a last-minute goal, that'll be great. And then we'll guarantee ourselves a 4th place finish. I don't want 4th. I finished 4th about 1,000 times in the last few weeks. So I'd like to finish 1st with Lebanon. Although Switzerland are coming to ruin it. Oh my god, that was close. That was ridiculous. If they ruin that, like, oh no, it's still not over. Oh my god. Jesus, the computer, like, had me on, like, a cliffhanger there. This has to be it, right? Come on, give me that semi-final. Yes! Come on, Lebanon in the semi-finals of the World Cup. Yes! And we'll either face USA or Croatia. We got the USA in the semi-finals. A really, really good chance to go to the final. I'm not saying USA are bad. I'm just saying that it's a really good chance because, well, if we had Croatia are also one of those sides that are really hard to deal with. If you look at the right there, Modric, Kranjčar and Olic have got 9 goals between them all. So that would have been quite tough to deal with. Semi-final time, USA versus Lebanon. This has to be one of the best chances I've got with a 1-star team on Legendary to get to the final. This has to be. Like I'm not trying to say USA are bad. I'm not trying to say it, but like, out of the two, I would rather USA than Croatia. 100% any day. Okay, Clark. He's through ball into Altidore and I can't really sort of catch him up. No! Oh my god, are you kidding me? USA have just taken the lead in the first 5 minutes. Great. That's a fantastic start to the semi-finals, guys. Come on. Maybe I'm about to eat my words about the USA. Maybe I am. I didn't say that USA were bad. I just said that I would prefer them over Croatia. Well, maybe now I want Croatia. Give me Croatia. Come on. Although, here comes Ruston. Please hold him off. You're strong, right? Tap it underneath the goalkeeper. No, of course not. Of course not. It bounces in the air. Very nicely for Tim Howard just to collect that with his hands. Oh, I tried to slide underneath the keeper and it didn't work. Why are we missing these easy chances? Like, we should have been 2-1 up. Just go for the shot, Antar. Just go for it. Go for it. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We got the corner. We need one of you to go. They just keep doing that. They just keep doing that. And it's ruining the whole experience at the moment. Like, stop it, USA. He just runs away without the ball. This is what I'm talking about. It feels like it's against you, 100%. I've had these situations thousands of times in a semi-final match where nothing will go your way. Absolutely nothing. And you get bent over by a bang average team like the USA. Like, that should not have happened. 100% and we lose. Yeah, we lose. Because that situation in midfield would have never have happened. I don't know why I couldn't pass it. I don't know why I couldn't do anything. My defence were nowhere. I just don't get it. Yeah, no, I did not deserve to lose that match. Let's just quickly have a look at the form after that game. Did it dip at all? So, okay, so one player dipped down to 75 rated. That was the centre-back. So that's our main weakness. But the rest of them are still playing in the 80s sort of thing and the high 70s. So they shouldn't be that bad in this game. I know it's England and it's only the second top team that we faced in this run. 3rd place playoff match against England. I just need to calm down. I just need to calm down. I just thought that out of the two teams, when I played USA and or Croatia, if I had to play both of them, surely Croatia would have done that to me. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. But maybe USA have different form to me. I don't know how it works really in general. Like in terms of AI, I always somehow get to a semi-final and blow it. And sometimes as well, when I get to a third place playoff situation, I blow it as well. Let's just hope that doesn't happen in this match. Crossed in by England. Rooney's got it, and immediately they score. Now, on that play, I pressed the A button to try and get it away. Instead, it fell straight to Rooney, who fell perfectly on his boot, and he scores. They cross it in, Rooney's got it, and he almost scores straight away again. Like, I don't understand why Lebanon are kind of falling apart a little bit. We had really good form. Where does the form go in the semi-final stage? I just don't know. I know it's England. I know England are better than Lebanon, but I beat the Netherlands 3-0. And they've had 6 shots. I've had none. I just don't get it. I don't get why I'm not... Yeah, well, that was just poor. We try and header it away, and Steven Gerrard just volleys it into the back of the net. And again, it's just poor defending. Like, why does this always happen in the latter stages of a World Cup? Like, I headed it away, and it landed straight to Steven Gerrard's feet. I don't get it. It feels like I'm out of control. Yeah, well, like... oh, dear. Like, it's just punishing me now. Crossed in, and yeah. I mean, that doesn't make any sense, because my defender was right in front of that, and Rooney scores, and it's 4-0 to England. Cross that in. Go on, go for it. Oh, well, I mean, that was like our second chance of the game, and unfortunately, England thrash us to win that third place medal, and yet again, we finish in 4th place. I mean, I'm not discrediting the run from Lebanon. It was really good. Really, really good, and they are a really good team on this game. Really good team. For a 1-star team, they are brilliant. We scored some fantastic goals. We had some really good play in the group stages and the round of 16 and all those sort of rounds. But when it comes to the semi-final, it just seems to be we hit like a block. Whether it's the game or whether it's me, I don't know. So, United States win 2-1 against Portugal. So I guess in hindsight, we did get knocked out by the eventual winners, so that's not too bad, I guess. But anyway, if you enjoyed this run, and I hope you did, despite me crashing out in the semi-finals yet again, then give it a like and subscribe. It was actually a really good run, to be fair. Lebanon were pretty impressive up until the semi-final stage. Keep it loco as always, and I'll see you again for the next video.